Welcome to Study Loop.
We want to sketch the graph of each function and give it the information. So the square root of x plus 2 is the square root of x shifted to the left 2. So if x is negative 2, then the square root of 0 is 0. If x is negative 1, then we have the square root of 1, which is 1. If x is, the next nice one would be if x is 2, because that'd be the square root of 4, which is 2. And then after that, it would be when x is 7, because we'd have the square root of 9, which is 3. The x-intercept is -2, 0. The y-intercept is when the function is equal to, well, when we put in a 0 for x, and so that would be 0 square root 2. This is neither, because it has no symmetry. It is increasing from -2 to infinity. It's never decreasing. The domain is from -2 included to infinity, and the range is from 0 on the y-axis up to positive infinity. 1 minus x squared, well, that is the function x squared, the parabola. That's going to be flipped upside down and shifted up 1. So when x is 0, we get 1. When x is 1, we get 1 minus 1, or 0. When x is 2, we get 1 minus 2 squared, or 1 minus 4 is -3. There is symmetry here. I can see if another one would fit. 1 minus 3 squared would be 1 minus 9, or -8. And it will just fit. And the symmetry. X-intercepts are at -1, 0, and 1, 0. The y-intercept is at 0, 1. It is even because of the symmetry about the y-axis. It is increasing to the left of that, so that would be from -infinity to 0, not included, and it's decreasing from 0 to infinity on the right side. The domain, it goes forever to the left and forever to the right, so that is all reals, and the range goes from -infinity on the y-axis as far up as 1 included. Negative of 2 minus the absolute value of x. Well, we've got the absolute value v function that's going to be reflected vertically upside down, shifted up 2, and then reflected vertically again. Let's see this come out to play. Let's start with 0. We have -2 minus absolute value of 0 is 2. So that would be -2. We'll go to 1, it would be 2 minus 1, which is 1, -1. When x is 2, it would be 2 minus 2, or 0. When x is 3, it would be 2 minus 3, which is -1, and negative of that is +1. And then 4 would be 2 minus 4 is -2, and absolute. The negative of that would be +2. Let's go backwards. If x is -1, then we get 2 minus, the absolute value of -1 is 1, so it's 2 minus 1, or 1. The negative of that is 1. -1. And then if x is -2, we get 2 minus 2, which is 0. And we can see the behavior emerging. The x-intercepts are at -2 and 2. The y-intercept is at 0, -2. It is even because of the symmetry about the y-axis. It is increasing to the right of it, so that is from 0 to infinity. It's decreasing on the left because it's going down on the left side of it, so that's from -infinity to 0. The domain, it goes forever to the left, forever to the right, so it's all reals. The range goes as far down as -2 included and goes up forever to infinity.